What's up, everybody? Hello to the community. What are we talking about today? Scarcity versus abundance. And I don't know what episode this is. This is like 7 or 8 of my ramblings. I kind of lost track. But yeah, more specifically, let's get into scarcity of digital assets versus AI's abundance of knowledge, right? So I really like this kind of PvP approach to this conversation because it's going to keep changing over time. But yeah, what's my hot take today? And the reason I'm making this video is that AI makes the value of knowledge go to zero, but interesting things can happen when bespoke expertise, bespoke talents of humans is paired with provenance. What does this mean without the jargon? Okay, so all human knowledge is suddenly available and inference is cheap and will get cheaper. Compute and inference methods will keep improving. So compute also kind of goes to zero-ish. Not in the near future. It's going to ramp up like crazy, but it's a good assumption on paper that that's where it will end up, right? So here comes the good news, though. Useful skills, and I mean actually useful skills, are enabled by tools use and combinations of training. This is where the value chain exists. When the knowledge encapsulated in LLMs are surfaced by agents, masterfully bespoke outcomes are possible. Now, add provenance, which is also known as provable ownership of one's own crafting, one's own work. And you've got kind of a patent system and new economy wrapped around unique agents with meaningful use cases. Business cases can emerge together this way. I have a good example. One of our beta users, and his startup is called Ophira, is not using frontier data, but he is synthesizing a frontier use case with our agents. He's the first through our accelerator program. It's kind of a test run. We haven't run an accelerator before. So this is a trial run. It's in exchange for a little bit of equity. He's basically performing early diagnosis of diseases and monitoring general daily health better than any existent techniques. And he's honed in on funding with Bignoodle's tech. So he's using our agents to do better than $250,000 diagnosis machines, and better than human doctors are doing in the lab. It's pretty incredible. So it's unique already in its capability. And now if we take his agentic training and add rags to it, say a holistic health professional and a nutritionist for changes in lifestyle after bad news and diagnosis happens, knock on wood, we may call this a fused agent or fusion, still figuring out product design and naming. But herein lies the economy of skills to be bought and sold, like Pokemon cards. The Bignoodle deepen isn't just for agents. The world will literally rely on inference in all sectors. But agents are important today because my bet is that while chatbots wrapping LLMs become a crowded space and also go to zero, agents have much deeper capabilities, and they'll continue to be meaningful for human needs and will power new innovative fields forever after this moment in time. Paraphrasing Jensen Huang of NVIDIA, agents won't take your job, but the person who wields agents will. Don't fade this. You will be sorry, is my guess. And yeah, in closing, Bignoodle is both a deepen and a no-code consumer AI platform because each of these models is a case of batteries included. That's why we're doing kind of a 2-in-1 startup. One business model supports the other, and both solves each other's problems while addressing tons of real-world possibility. It's very exciting times on that infrastructure side and on that consumer UI side. And we're kind of killing it on both. Both are looking amazing. So yeah, stay tuned, and congrats again to Ophira. I'll probably do an interview with Mahmoud, who's that's his startup, and why Bignoodle's agents are a good fit for him. And then and I promise to not do a shaky cam street version when I interview him. We'll try to clean up and do a more pro job. All right, all. Thanks. Appreciate it. Peace.